Hey, what's up guys? All right, today in this video, we're going to be talking about landing page and how to build a custom landing page with a really unique offer that a consumer, when they're coming to your website, they cannot ignore that but just buy. And the way to do it is to actually understand your niche and how you can actually present your products. The offer is the king in 2025, 2026. You have to make sure that the offer is crystal clear and your landing page experience is fully educational. If either these two things are missing, you're not going to be able to scale it to the next level. We use these type of strategies for our custom landing pages too, for our e-commerce brands, and that helps us get to like 6 or even 7 figures per month from these landing pages alone. I'm specialized more in the supplement coffee space with my personal brands, but this type of offers can be used for any specific products as long as you understand your niche. So let me actually share my screen. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so I'm in my screen and let me show you when it comes to the offer, what can we do in order to actually stand out from the competition and sell like crazy and have over 5 or even 6%, 7% conversion rate on a monthly basis consistently. A lot of people that work with me personally, they always have this problem when they get onboarded, is that they don't understand the offer side of things and what they can show to a consumer to actually make easy for a consumer to understand the product first of all, and then of course like giving them something for free or on a huge discount that a consumer thinks that this is a steal. This is an example of a brand called Space Good. I have no affiliation with Space Goods itself, but we use very similar buy boxes and designs in our e-commerce store in order to actually sell the products to like 5, 6 or even 7% conversion rate. First of all, I'll come back to the buy box in just a second. The first and the most important thing is using infographics in your thumbnails. What are some of the ingredients that are used into the product, how to use the product, what you get into the product when it comes to like any free gifts or discounts or anything you want to showcase. Then we talk about like, hey, this is how different ways you can use our product. What are some of the ways to actually create or like make a product? And we can talk about flavors, we can talk about different things using infographic. And the second most important thing is the title itself and what are some of the information you can do in the buy boxes. This is a custom built buy box, so there are no plugins in the market that will help you with something similar to this. You can still put together with a good combination of using a page builder or using any third-party plugins. In the long term, it will slow down your website and the offer is not going to really work. So it's always best to actually build a custom buy box so you know exactly what you're offering. And the second important thing is that you get the freedom and the independence of doing whatever you want to do with your buy box. All right, so I'm specialized in building custom buy boxes without using any plugins, so you can do it too. Now, as you can see right here, this is like the first step is to pick the flavor of the product. And the second thing is the quantity of the actual product. So you can sell it by the bags, right? You can sell it by the jars, sell it by the boxes. The more people purchase, the more benefit they get as a consumer. So as you can see right here, it says free gifts with your first order. Now, if you buy more bags, you get free more gifts. I use this example in a lot of my other videos as well in the past, just to show you a concept that free gifts with your first order is extremely important when it comes to the product side of things. Okay, now as you can see right here, never run out of product, free shipping, skip or cancel anytime. What they're doing here is they're pushing a subscription more and they're giving away free gifts with the first order if you purchase more and more bags. The less you purchase, the less gifts you get. But if you go and switch to one-time purchase, there's no free gifts. Okay, very simple, straightforward offer specific to a niche. Now, I always talk about like niche products and I always tell you like, hey, this is the niche that you have to understand what you're offering. So that's basically what it is. If you have a product that you can only sell it for one time and it's a very high ticket product, you cannot sell it by like boxes, right? I had a friend who was selling this container homes that was costing around like $30,000 to $40,000. It was a very high ticket product. So what he was upselling into the buy box is the custom options. What floor do you want to get? What type of walls you need? Do you need texture walls? Do you need specific paint color? We have premium paint colors, all that. So that $40,000 house become $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 house with custom option add-ons. Car dealers do that too. If you go on like Lamborghini or Porsche or like any specific website, they They have a base price of the car and then they upsell you those accessories. So it depends like what your product is, and then offer has to be related to the product. All right, so I'm just giving you an example. Then we have product details, we have ingredients, accordion sections. The more information you can give away in your product page, the better it is. A lot of times, like 10 years, 12 years from now, like when I started my career as a conversion rate optimization specialist, I thought that nobody reads when it comes to purchasing behavior. But as I started my career, I found out like a lot of people love reading about the product before they purchase. So you need to make sure that you educate them enough with infographics, with information that you want to do. This is optional, but you can use these type of sections of like how to use a product. A coffee is such a simple product that everybody knows how to make a coffee, right? But still, you can educate about it. It's just another education step. Ingredients, you can talk about like, hey, these are the ingredients that we use for this specific product. There's a nutrition label as well. Then they talk about like quality guarantee. Again, this is all education. Why thousands start their day with a rainbow dust, and then they're talking about like why you should be purchasing the product in the first place. Then we have like a comparison section of like, hey, this is the reason that you should purchase this product. And then we have 5-star reviews. Now the bottom section can be more engaging with FAQ, reviews, UGC content, just to educate consumer more and more around the products that you have. So this is a full landing page / product page experience. Back in the day, 2015, 2016, people used to do split testing with different landing page by using ClickFunnels and third-party apps and try to test it out what works for them. Nowadays, it's all about the whole landing page experience in Shopify without using any third-party apps, and you can build like a landing page that is also your product page. The more educational you will make it, the better it is. So I hope you like this video, guys. If you are struggling with building custom landing page experiences and you want to scale your e-commerce store to the next level where you're like, hey, I want to take my store to 6, 7, or even 8% conversion rate, you can always contact me. My calendar link is in the description below. Schedule a free call with me. Let's talk about your business. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.